morning, kindred spirits. It's early. I'm sitting outside in the garden waiting for the sun to come up in really bad light, showing every old thing. But I'm thinking a lot about why it is I feel such an urgency and desire to do this, to start this vlog in Inklings Femina and talk about truth and beauty and goodness. And I'm thinking about how in scripture it says even the rocks cry out, and about how the earth groans. And that's how I feel. The world is so messed up and there's so much destruction in relationships and lives, and that I think whatever truth and beauty and goodness we can put out there, we should. So I think that's my heart and my goal. Let me show you. There's some beautiful, I love those roses. This is our crazy grapevine. It's a 25-year-old orphan stump I bought at Walmart 25 years ago for like $5, and last year we got 27 pounds of grapes off of it. And pigs are flying, waiting for the sun to come up. And it is, and it does, it always will, right? So one of the next things I'm going to be doing is sharing all of my favorite resources, because I don't need to reinvent the wheel. There are dozens and dozens or more of amazing men and women who have done all the work, and it's all out there. The truth, there is truth. We don't need to live in chaos. So that's what I will be doing next, is listing and talking about the very best resources I have found over these past years about what's going on in the world, in relationships, in so-called churches, belief systems. And it all comes down to two sources, period. So there's beauty, truth, goodness, holiness, and then there is the other, who is the author of all of the rest. So that's coming up next. I hope you, my kindred spirits, will find them as useful as I have. There are hummingbirds. Can you hear the creek running down the hill there in the valley through the meadows? Birds chirping. The day coming alive. All of the flowers are facing the sunrise. It's coming. The sun is coming. Do you ever feel like a spent rose or a plant that has been abused by vicious things that eat it up? Me too. So I've come in from the garden and the sun is up and it's so beautiful out. I love the morning. The birds, the hummingbirds. And it's beautiful in front and back. Windows open, fresh air, sunshine, all the wonderful morning things. So it's a little chilly, starting to feel fallish, but I do love the seasons. We've had a lot of rain, which is such a mercy. We know what it is to be evacuated from this place with 25 fires burning in front of us for 6 weeks, and the neighbor's house burning to the ground on one side, and another neighbor losing several outbuildings to the fire. So we just appreciate every single drop of moisture. We watched it rain last night and talked about how amazing it is that God can water a whole wilderness, every tree, every pine needle, every blade of grass in a matter of minutes. So I dropped my phone, of course. I wasn't nicknamed Delicate Elephant for nothing when I was little, and I live up to it every day for a nickname. But I was just going to say really quickly that what I am going to do next is list all of my favorite resources and tell why, and link all of them because they're amazing. And I have gleaned and learned so much from all of them. And the first several things on my list of thousands that I would love to have conversations about are this thing called New Thought. It's super hippie and trendy, and it's making one globally trying to make everyone their own little bubble of what they want reality to be. New Thought, New Age, whatever you want to call it. The basis of it is self. Self is a pit. So I'd love to cover that and share resources on that and how different that is from the gospel. I know a lot of people think that Christians are exclusive and secluded, and but there's a difference. Christians, true followers of the Lord, don't go around destroying lives and hurting people and using all of the things that are so convenient in these new thought ideas to do it, to justify it all. That's not how we operate. So, and then also feminism, have some amazing resources on feminism and all the waves and the where it all came from. Ultimately, one source, but all of the people that have been used to promote that, the hatred of men, talking about that the patriarchy is so God's design and plan is absolutely beautiful, and it works wonderfully. Something that's really, really trendy right now is the divine feminine, and it's even bled into the church. It's so sad. And a lot of Christian women are absolutely disobeying Scripture and using the name of the Lord to do it and promote things and businesses and gatherings and huge things like that. And so part of that is goddess worship. So none of this is new. It's all as old as the ages. It's not clever. It's just repackaged to be super appealing and attractive and warm and wonderful and affirming, and it's actually very erotic how they're teaching women and a lot of unsuspecting women to be, because people want to belong, they want purpose, they want to have a belief system, especially if it fits their lifestyle and what they're doing and what they want it to be. So it is absolutely okay to talk about these things and question everything and be salt and light. We are allowed, called to judge, to discern, to be Bereans, to be salt and light, to speak life, to test every spirit. We're told to test every spirit and expose darkness. So if I can help one person, this is all worth it. But otherwise, it's just not a burden, not a need. It's something in me that has to do this. It's not me, but here we go. I will talk to you very soon. I hope you like, subscribe, comment, join the conversation, share. And you might want to wait and see, before you do, I want you to be sure that you have discerned and you are like-minded, kindred spirits. So I will be back.